There we go. All right. Good morning, Cairo. This is day 5 or 6, I don't recall. And also, good morning, Warpath community. This event so far for us has been Snorefest. Came in, we decided to go 2-6 or 2v whatever, and something really, really strange happened. The team decided that actually fight us completely. Don't want to give us. So I'm seeing that more often in Warpath, which is really odd behavior from these alliances. We're going to talk about that in a video. We have this friendly fight that we've scheduled. SAMS, they are our coalition partner, and I've missed probably like 2 hours of what it sounds like. It's scheduled it at 1200. Basically, like, oh, I don't know. 4 or 5 a.m. All right. They're kind of going. Let's kind of catch up. AVIF, morning. How you doing? All right, let me catch up. All right, let's go. I'm not sure how many whales they have. Look at their roster. Keep in mind, guys, too, that United Power, my team, we're going to be playing with just 40 pure activity. So with that, we have a good amount of groups. Like they got a rat group. I was able to make my second Liberty Bomber. I awakened Inferno, El Cairo. I'm excited to see how this performs. Could bring my 2 helicopters out, get some kills, or we could donate them. I believe New York would be the next level 4 after Cairo. I guess we're stopping the friendly fight. Oh, they're going to regroup. All right. Oh, Bennett, morning. How you doing? You're farming and you're level 4 too.
Your troops are ready.
A strange thing. All right, let's move my base up. There's no parking. Best combo, Morning Mini. Best combo for free-to-play player. Fighter officers, probably Blade Wing and Polar Comet. We could do Blade Wing and what's his name? I don't remember. Silver Comet, sorry, and Polar Phantom. One of those two plus Blade Wing, probably the best. Actually, Najirani's free. That's what I did. I would do Najirani and Blade Wing. Actually, my opinion. Morning, Patriot. So you're experiencing the same thing in your battleground as well, with the fighting you're experiencing. Good. Okay, while we're waiting for them to regroup, final army setup for this Cairo, it's going to be super heavy, 2 mortar howitzers, Vanguard heli, Liberty heli, 2 Liberty bombers, which I've not gotten a chance. I've been able to push all these running level 100 classic mechanic plus 20 modern mechanic. So on the SA, 20 modern mechanic. Howitzers, all the way down. Copters were all 20 modern mechanic, and on the air, I actually was bombers classic mechanic. So I'm hoping that this setup is do a lot of good for us. We're planning on everything partner and conquering the map. Get 4 rewards. Got to go after that juicy Cairo skin for the Vanguard fighter. Have I think like 75 coin, 72. Need 2 more conquests of absolute. Or I can get that, which would be really awesome. I do have a 7% skin with this purple one. I want this black and white one. Looks absolutely epic. I do have this one, but oh god, guys, that is ugly. So ugly. But I won't be running Vanguard Fighter anyway for a while. It's really just about the skin.
Break a leg. Break a leg.
Yeah, and my team started like 2 or 3 hours ago. I missed the actual fight, so these guys are the guys that actually came back from.
Break a leg.
How come nobody likes fighting in episode 2? I don't get it, guys. You tell me. I mean, we did 2v6 because how strong our team, so that way we could have fighting. Like literally 2v. We didn't even really negotiate with anybody. We just flat out told them it's like we're going to fight everybody, and we convinced our coalition partner to do a 2v6 configuration. And instead of wanting to fight us, I think we had one little fight up here where we helped our ally. Only just a couple of our bases. That was over like an hour, and then I think there was one fight down here, which against MM. We faced them before. That fight, from what I was told, I was asleep, lasted 20 minutes, and turned out, nobody wants to fight. They basically actually said in Cairo chat that they're going to starve us of. They're just ignoring.
Break a leg.
So I don't feel like Warpath is a healthy place if that's how things are in all the silver, especially legendary, have 1 field, and even that only has like 5 aligned. That's falling apart. Not sure what that means. I'm a little concerned.
Break a leg.
Hopefully these guys can regroup.
Break a leg. Break a leg.
Oh, thanks, Heretic. I didn't realize my mic was cutting out. Let me know if that's better. It's got like a dial on the back of it, and apparently I bumped it all the way almost off. No, it's me, guys. It's me. Let me know if that's better. Yeah, it's got like the like right here on the end, got like this little dial for the mic gain, and it moves super easy. It's like 7:30 in the morning for me. I'm like not here 100%. But yeah, I don't know how much I cut out, guys, but I was saying I don't know how I feel about the game right now and how healthy it is because it seems like Epic Battlefield is the only battlefield where there's the most fighting, and even that there's only 5 teams, and it seems like at least for us, the last 3 conquests, we built our team properly. Finally, we're pretty strong, but I had barely any fighting for 3 conquests now. So we did the 2v6 this go around, but I've even seen it on Discord that there's alliances even in the newer servers that are refusing to fight other alliances entirely. And it's just a strange thing. Like, isn't Gold 1 and 2 full of old farmer alliances? Yes and no. We actually meet lots of alliances we have never met before, almost every conquest. So there's lots of teams. There is lots of activity. Like over here, we had PYC, YLCT, GW. They had some pretty big group battles over here. It's just that everybody refused to fight us. And they told us in chat they were going to starve us of kills the whole conquest. Last conquest, when we started out as 4v4, I didn't want a 4v4. And we switched the teams once, and then we switched to the losing side second time to try and keep the fighting going, and all the teams quit. Like, they literally quit. And I saw someone post on Discord in some other battlefield kind of a similar thing, that there was one team that was so strong, the other teams decided to quit the game. So I'm really concerned. It's too strange that in a war game like this, people are deciding to quit and not play at all, rather than, like, it's 2v6. Like, we'll fight 6 alliances, and they won't fight us. I don't get it. It's weirding me out. Dead, look at my peepee. Well, uh, I imagine you mean Professor Payne. You'll have to expand that acronym out, but that's hilarious. Always a good time for some laughs in the morning. Who's this guy from? A&S. Earth 27. Nice. That's sad. One of our opponents said that they would rather stay in the safe zone than fight. So I have a theory that I'm developing a, let's say it's a hypothesis right now that maybe could develop into a full-fledged theory, that maybe the game has so many PvE tasks and events that keep players busy. Daily missions, special events, things of that nature. Farming Raven. Maybe there's so much of that now that that's what people are tending to spend their time doing in the game, an hour a day, 2 hours a day, plus the social aspect. And as new players come into the game, maybe there's so much of that that it's not as much about the fighting. So my hypothesis is that maybe there's so many farming PvE type events that the battle aspect of the game is not what's attracting new players anymore. The game. That's my hypothesis. Because the older teams like ours, we've been a team for 3 years. Everybody loves to fight. That's what it's all about. We get on to fight. But it seems like a lot of these alliances we meet, even some of the older ones, when they just say they refuse to fight, like, heck, that makes no sense to me. Well, like me, I don't stay on, like, we don't stay on a long time. A typical fight for us now is 20 minutes to an hour tops. That's it. So we have everybody on Discord, basically 100% of the alliance. And when something happens, we ping Discord, everybody shows up, we fight, however long that takes, 20 minutes to an hour, and we're done. So it's not like we're not online for, 6 hours straight, let's say. We have had some of those battles. Let's see if they're regrouping. So they say 13:45 UTC. Looks like they are regrouping. All right. Lyle says PP stands for profile photo. Okay, that makes much more sense. I'm not up to date with all the latest acronyms and things. Okay, let's look at a profile photo. Oh, yeah. She posted a meme up as a Terminator robot, and then a scared little girl is the rest of level 4. Yeah. They went crazy with some memes yesterday. Yes, joining a conquest just to farm is absolutely 100% absurd. Needs fixed. Not sure how to fix it. Like, maybe there needs to be some kind of qualifying metric based on kills or bases killed or something. I don't know how you do it. Oh, we had a conquest together. Don't know if you remember or not, but the conquest we had with you and Saz and Ozzy, I do remember that conquest. That was the act. So we fought a Saz alliance. I think it was last conquest in Moscow. It was a portion of the original Saz alliance that broke off and migrated to the next server up, and they were pretty active too. But we ended up switching to the opposite sides, and they were one of the teams that refused to fight us. But I remember the conquest. Just making sure my camera's not going to die. With the original Saz and the Aussie Alliance, yes. Trying to remember, that was San Francisco. We got our butts kicked at the center when the blockhouse is open. That was one of the videos I did. I hate San Francisco as the video. Trying to remember if somebody switched sides during that conquest. I feel like it was a 3v5. I don't remember. That was the real Saz with HXT. and we couldn't defeat his air. And he would always run a Howie group, and we couldn't beat it. I don't know, everyone said that the volume of the mic was okay now. Marco. I made sure everything's on the normal setup at this point. But if you guys are still having troubles hearing me, let me know. You don't want me to be in your alliance when going to Cairo, and you will do really well, and then throw everything away when it matters. Yeah, not sure what you mean by that. Alright, let's try dual bombers here. Dual Liberty bombers, go, go, go.
One step ahead. Attack!
I like this infantry. Alright, that's all their groups gone. Good, let's get this rat group. Oh, I'm getting bombed. Any response to the the mag video? Yeah, sorry. There's a lot of chat, bro. I've seen the mag video. I know there's a beef going on between Antonio, or Antoine, I think it's Antoine, and Deathwish. I have some thoughts on it, but not a lot. I mean, it's just a debate. It's just a beef that they have between each other and a debate between what's happened with the Patriot gifts. I don't particularly have an opinion on the Patriot gifts. Our team is free to play, and we don't have a lot of spenders either, so it doesn't really affect us too much. But I do have some opinions on it that I will share. But let's get this battle over with, and then we can definitely talk about that.
What should I do? I lose my life, not my freedom.
Of course, they moved the planes as soon as I...
I'm hit.
Okay, Vile is bombing, but it is literally like aggroing all these bases here. Oh, and Lanky Boy is bombing too. Yeah, we don't... Yeah, that is absolutely right. We don't have the same impact as everybody else. With the Patriot gifts. I'll just say this about the Patriot gifts, guys. The focal point of all the people on my team has never been gifts. It's just all about fighting. We have a lot of players that have been in the game for about 3 years. We don't play for gifts. But even if it did impact us, I'm not sure people would care too much. If I could say it that way. But my opinion on it, though, is maybe, if I was to speculate why Lilith made the change, maybe it's to break apart all the mooches. So that way there can be some healthier teams formed, maybe? I don't know. I mean, because it is true you would have people that would join these big teams purely for the gifts. And it creates these super alliances. That's the only possible explanation I have for it. I'm going to bomb this base back here. See how it goes. What is Patriot Gifts? So Patriot Gifts are when a spender buys a pack in the game and it creates a gift in the Alliance gift section that everybody else in the Alliance can claim. That's a Patriot gift. Alright. 2 bombers kill his base. Come on. Got 1 more bombing run in each. There we go. Get one hit on the units, please. There we go. I would say it impacts the free-to-play players that play in Epic. There's a very low impact on anybody else. So it's a I would argue it's a legendary battlefield problem only. Which is maybe what Lilith is trying to do. Legendaries, where all the big spenders go, everywhere else is largely free to play. In a gold tier alliance like mine with 40 players, or even gold 1 with like 100, where there's, say, like a handful of big spenders, there's not oodles of Patriot gifts like there is in Legendary. Alright, there we go. Dual Liberty Bomber on some units there. Everybody's hungry for kills.
I am an artilleryman, not a ranger.
That's so interesting that my weaker bomber with Inferno Cairo gets all the unit kills. That's over Rising Star and Lone Eagle. Holy crap. This is Vile's Bomber. 1,200 kills with the bomber. That's insane. But she has a video. Maybe we'll show the video. Can't hard field is. Sorry guys, 7 in the morning. Kills. Liberty Bomber is just nuts. This is what I'm hoping to accomplish this level 4 with my 2 bombers. Oh, she does have the video. Okay, hang on guys. We're going to show the bomber video. I don't know if it's gonna let, oh, she's got it up on YouTube. Hang on. Let's make it bigger. Nope. All right, 1 second. All right, you guys should be able to see that video. So this is Vile's 1,500 kill bomber report. All right. Oh yeah, so there's bombing some howitzers. $46 million power bomber, so yeah, she's got it pumped to max 9.1. Wonder if she has wrenches on it. Rising Star. I'm assuming the second officer is Lone Eagle. I see burn damage happening. So she's going to go again and hit this hardy group up here. That is just massive damage. I wonder if she's pumped modern air tech more than... I don't know. Vile might be on the stream, actually. I wonder if she has any modern plane tech. Like, holy smokes.
I prefer to get close and directly aim for the target. It is dangerous but effective.
Yeah, so if I could put max wrenches on my bombers, Vile, but then I wouldn't be able to put very many wrenches on my ground, I think. Maybe I'll try it this level 4. But I can't run max bombers either. Like, the best I could do is I have 98% firepower, 18% HP on the first bomber, and then on the second bomber, I'm at 68 and 68 because I'm bottlenecked by Air Force components. So they're close, lacking the HP attribute. Like, my main goal is just to get these to 98% firepower, and then I could run I could run max wrenches. Like, if I'm not going to be able to contribute with the field fighting much, I could take all the wrenches off my helicopters. But I'm assuming when you say max mecha, I'm assuming you're saying that you have max modern wrenches on your bomber as well? Or max classic wrenches? Because that was massive damage. Llama is chill. Welcome to the chat. Do you think Warpath is dying at all, or is it just me? I've been having that same thought lately, and I've been kind of getting some trickle of seeing that from some other people, because they also sent out the survey about zombies recently, and I think that gave off some really negative vibes about the game. And there's a lot of talk in level 4 about, especially in gold tier and soul tier, how alliances would rather not fight at all than fight. And so take all those things combined and considered, that's not a healthy state of being for the game. There are definitely new players coming into the game all the time. There's definitely new servers pumping up, but I'm not sure. You know, if Lilith doesn't start doing server merges, let's say that, or let people move around servers, then eventually I think the game will actually degrade significantly. Because that's part of the battle, is the players that are left in the game can't get to each other very easily.
Oh, Tony Major, Tony Major.
Little rat came and hit my base.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Rise of Kingdoms, but I know it's actually Lilith's biggest game. Supposedly it's doing well. Oh, that is much easier. helicopters doing?
In pursuit.
That's weird. Alright.
Commander, our garrison will defend us.
He's not amused. Alright, so we might get an attack from up here, it looks like. Looks like GW did a airport and they're coming over to the left side now. It started Rise of Kingdoms was great, but same things, Warpath, huge pay-to-win players. It's still a massive game, don't get me wrong, but it's had significant decrease, sadly. I'm not sure the pay-to-win players is the entire problem, though. To be honest. So the way the games are designed is, right, your power forever increases over time. So new players coming into the game have to start from scratch. So there's a gap between old players and new players. But that's part of the problem. But the bigger problem, in my opinion, is just that the holistic player base, like there are older players, even like 3-year-old accounts, who are weaker in power, silver tier, you know, low gold tier players, 100 mil, 150 mil power players who could actually be whales in newer alliances, even, let's say. You know, or like I could go be a whale in a newer alliance with a bunch of active players. But the problem is, like, players can't get to each other. So as older servers empty out and people move on or quit the game, it's so expensive and so time consuming to actually migrate servers. You can't get to the rest of the player base. I think migration is the #1 problem. I don't know why at this point they've restricted it. I don't think there's any reason to keep it restricted. I think it's unhealthy for the game. In Art of Conquest, which is another Lilith game that I played prior to this one, they actually merged servers together frequently. And I don't know why they don't do that in Warpath. Well, I know why. It's because they don't want to destabilize the level 1, level 2, level 3 cities. That's why. But the fact that people can't move around, I think, is really problematic. In my opinion. It's like if I wanted to take my team of 40 people and move them to server 49 and form a new alliance with a bunch of weaker players, everybody's got to have 70 migrate commands, and it's an 8-month plan. It's so difficult. I think that's problem #1. And then problem #2 is you can't fix the rest of the game by fixing Legendary, I don't think. Hard to say. All right, we have an airport up here someplace. Wow, not up here. It's way back here, actually. Looks like we got bases. Oh, no. Got one guy moving already. All right, guys. Well, that was an hour-long live stream. The friendly fight with SAMS versus Up is over. We appreciate them fighting with us. And I think this discussion about whether Warpath is possibly dying or not is a good one. Maybe I'll do a dedicated video on that here soon. Talk about that. But in the meantime, keep it real, guys. See you next time. You're watching DX7 Gaming. Have a great Memorial Day weekend.